AMD Ryzen Threadripper PRO 5955WX, 16-core, 32-thread desktop processor, workstation power. If your workstation keeps slowing down right when the real work begins, you feel it immediately. A render drags on, a heavy timeline stutters, a CAD scene opens, but everything after that feels sticky and delayed. And here's the thing. It is not just about waiting. It is the quiet stress of watching deadlines move closer while your machine burns time on tasks that should already be done. Sunday night dread starts to look like checking export queues, rebuild times, or whether one more revision will push your day into midnight. For creators, architects, editors, and engineers, that repeated friction becomes part of the routine. You start planning your day around bottlenecks instead of output. If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not the only one. The longer that pattern continues, the more it chips away at your focus. You stop trusting your own workflow because every complex task feels like a gamble. A big three-dimensional render means stepping away and hoping the system stays responsive. A multi-layer edit or simulation can turn into wasted hours with that warm hum of fans and a dull pressure in the room reminding you the machine is working hard, but not necessarily working well. Let me explain. Even if you optimize software, trim background apps, or upgrade storage, the real limit often comes back to compute, memory bandwidth, or platform expandability. That is why so many professionals get stuck in a half-upgraded state. Better than before, but still dealing with stalls, compromises, and awkward delays whenever the workload gets serious. And that slows down not just output, but confidence. Then everything changed when the right class of processor entered the conversation. AMD Ryzen Threadripper PRO 5955WX, 16-core, 32-thread desktop processor. Don't just pick any workstation processor. Make sure it has 16 cores and 32 threads so you never suffer multi-threaded bottlenecks on heavy professional workloads again. That is the core idea here. This chip is built for serious workstation use, not casual desktop duty. You get Zen 3 performance, a 4 GHz base clock with up to 4.5 GHz boost, 64 megabytes of L3 cache, support for up to 2 terabytes of DDR4 memory across 8 channels, and 128 PCIe 4.0 lanes. In simple terms, it is designed to keep demanding projects moving without the usual choke points. What makes that difference feel real is how it changes your daily rhythm. Large projects stop feeling fragile. You can run heavier scenes, more complex timelines, larger data sets, and more devices without building your whole day around waiting. And here is the thing. Those 128 PCIe 4.0 lanes matter when you need multiple GPUs, fast storage, and serious expansion all at once. The 8 memory channels and ECC support also make more sense in practice than they do on a spec sheet, especially for reliability-focused work. An expert analysis from iSuperGuru described it as best suited for professional creators, three-dimensional modelers, and architects who need extreme reliability and rendering power. On the user side, one production team reported running a 5955WX system with an A5000 and 128 gigabytes RAM in production without often wishing for more power. That said, there is one realistic catch. The 280 watts TDP means you need robust cooling, and there is no cooler included. If your work pays for performance, though, At a practical level, AMD Ryzen Threadripper PRO 5955WX 16-core 32-thread desktop processor is about turning a strained workflow into a steadier, more capable one. You get more headroom, better multitasking, stronger expandability, and a platform built for demanding professional work instead of casual compromises. Thousands of workstation users, creators, and technical professionals continue to rely on Threadripper Pro systems because the workload is real, and the time savings are too. If you want to explore whether this CPU fits your build, check the affiliate link in the description and pinned comment. Take your time, compare carefully, and choose what actually supports your work.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.